And he'll just take it in this run. So the Washington State Cougars offense will be the first to dive on ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys behind them. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make good games in big games. These are the guys that have to play wide if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they can do.
Offense gets set for second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the line. And the defense suddenly has stopped that with a short gain. Let's step back here and check on Washington State. At the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in college football playoff on the line. This game will crumble at this point of the season.
And so much talent in this game. Two outstanding coaches. Both teams in this one. Maybe this might be a rematch in the conference championship. We might get to see this matchup.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often. It creates an indecision. Nice job getting some control of this football.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage as he'll step out of bounds. The Rockets offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it can really help get this offense going.
You need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. He's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's this quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Takes it from the gun on third down.
So into it, so much energy in this building, and the visiting team drives down the field, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And it'll be a touchback. 25-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. There goes the count. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help you. That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he'll slip through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Balls it in. It's working his way through the field, but they'll stop it on the 6-yard line. First down in this drive will come from the 36. Quarterback making check. To throw, it's Gleason. Quick completion on the outside. Third down. There, a first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The quarterback led the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is a completion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wide receiver. Creates a little space. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 40. Line up, trying to move the sticks on a third and short.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
At the 20, he's got straight. He stopped him, forced out of bounds, just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get that.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Reading in the red zone here on second down. He'll throw it on the read. He getting stuck, but those speed kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Nice job by this defense, stringing them on the option, not letting them make a decision right away. And that's why they can corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option doesn't get a big deal.
That just never had a chance to take control of the middle of the field and stop it in the backfield on third down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the middle. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. One period in the books, so let's take a look at the stats. Right, so they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Going to the backfield. It's Johnson. Made a good job in coverage there, and they stop it after just a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running. But man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss. Keep up with a bunch of yards and maybe keep it.
He's going to get 8 yards short of the first down. Washington State sent out the punt unit.
To kick it away.
He couldn't find much running room. He didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They pick up 5 from it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards off the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. Just defense better respond. Well, I'll do that all the way down.
You know, one of the things this defense really prides itself on is being physical early in this game. Putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple of catches in this game. That's a good way.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver to the air. It's Gleason. The quick out. And into the territory and out of bounds at the 48.
He runs.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Unloads to the wide out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just cut your losses. Absolutely. Slide. Don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the ball.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior
finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Utah State pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out here with a huge win. They've been pushing in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Mountain West, and that certainly held true again today.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything. They made the stop trying to keep just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Steelers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. With jet sweep pass. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go work on first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's outside. Good execution as they move the chains and they have the first down at the 38. It's coming to the line with a good set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. And he is just engulfed in the line of this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down and second and 9. 42 Spider. 42 Spider. Wants to go up top. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country and getting the quarterback on the ball.
Shakes off the defender. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. They booted away on fourth down. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've had a couple of productive drives where they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, they can just execute a little bit better and maybe put this one in the end zone as a key.
And I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Didn't have much to even run and not a whole lot of help. Should have made there. Still plenty of ground to cover for a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Firing to the right, complete. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and then bring up the fourth down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They'll give it to Johnson. Just searching and looking for the right move as he gets it out to that 26. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Got it. They bring him down. He's able to pick up the first down. Clock's not going to the first down at the 30 line. Looking downfield on first down. As he released the ball on that first down pass and it never had a chance.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there.
And it'll come out to the 25. They'll attempt that return. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand, like the running game is...
He's loose. And a 9-yard gain on first down. That's in the second and short.
Love the decision making by the quarterback there on the RPO. The defense took everything away deep down the field. Just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. In the middle, hits high. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They're the shotgun, they go for it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Gleason. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away every down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, I'm not saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Listen, you can spell the other side. This offense is really, really bad.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Just what they'd hoped for on fourth down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Rockets have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just back to the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams, the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Touchdown, Toledo! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-0. Big quick pass to the left. And maybe he can get back to the line of scrimmage, but even that. Left not getting a thing done on first down. It's second and long from the 24. And no from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets to the 26, a gain of 1. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, try to convert through the air. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. Washington State will have to put it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line. So he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for a physical attack. Progress made there on the short line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force them to give at the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, running the football. You're now seeing this offense
discipline. Nice job by the defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and there goes. He'll ride his man on the option. Running back searching for a hole. All down the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a first down.
The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO is complete. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, running back out. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Needed a few more chain links to complete the third down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
On 3rd and short, they're by the running back here. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
For the offense.
And the Rockets have this offense rolling. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Just gets rid of the football. He might even throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Second down.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. And they'll start him just short of the first down. Just away from you at this point. The Rockets run the line, trying to find a way to go. Good and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Zips it out to his man.
Pass on 3rd down.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball downfield. They'll get him still just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Rockets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push. The sneak scores it. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
In the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20.
I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking the team unless I got a guy that can do something like this. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He'll do it himself. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. It's a good better job of ball security for the defense. They were able to get swarmed it quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Gleason. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Rockets. And the route is on.
Toledo.
Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
27.
And he'll just continue this drive. Will start at the 25.
possession is going to be important from here on in.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. And as we switch out to the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. We're just about ready to go for the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The game.
This has been a rough night for this offense. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game.
He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Wazzou eager to pay off this red zone trip. On 4th down, going to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers down here. It's hard to step up. And on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession.
Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Right back to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job contained by his defense. In order to do that, the end man of the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Here comes he.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to hold on for just a split second longer than they were able to get the sack.
Here comes the Wazzou offense onto their heel again. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down.
They put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the ball. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though. I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
2nd down, he'll throw. Throws it loose deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. A nice job forcing that incompletion.
He'll throw it. Got his man down here. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense is struggling. This coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The handoff to Johnson. Jukes his way for more. And he's still running after the move. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Ready to go for the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Knocked down at the 35 after picking up the 3.
And I kind of like how the running back did this one. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Right down the middle. And it's gone. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is not the best today. No one's sure for any of their offense so far, but we've still got a chance. If it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Wrestled down with the hands down the line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
He'll keep it himself. He's brought down to 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Good job that time on the option play. Having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though.
Right down the middle.
27.
Few inches wide there, but the Herons team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Broncos offense is back on the field. They have dropped the rush on this entire stadium being by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the ball. Love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender.
They got the lead in the first quarter. It's starting to go in. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run. It's a really tough thing to do. When the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
That's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You'll always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.